And here we are. So I want to welcome everybody today to the very special event that we're doing, the special webinar on the Bottomless, Boxless lead box system for unlimited new patient leads 24/7. This is a very, very special presentation by Screening Experts. I'm Frank Sardella, the founder of Screening Experts, and I'm here with my guest today. My guest presenter is Dr. Jerry Dreesen, a chiropractor out in north of Seattle on the West Coast, and he's developed a very unique thing that when I saw it, I fell in love with it, and I had to, not just wanted to, but had to have it to present to our clients. So we're happy to have Jerry on board as part of our team now to further develop this and really help our guys get the best of new patients. What I want to do is very briefly tell you what you're going to be getting out of today's webinar. And this is going to be very short, so a very concise description of the new Bottomless, Boxless lead box system. And here's what we're going to cover. We're going to, believe it or not, we're going to squeeze this into a very limited amount of time. We have a lot of ground to cover, so we're going to get right down to it. But we want to show you how you're going to get leads 24/7 sent directly to you and immediately. How you're going to end the endless databasing of Dropbox contest entries and hand entering them and what have you. How you can keep in touch with prospects residually and automatically. We're going to show you how you can create affiliate relationships to get even more leads out of these boxless boxes, and how to stop buying expensive lead boxes. We all know these cost a lot and you can only buy so many, and that brings up the second thing, which is ending the annoying stolen or broken lead box game. And we've all played that. Stolen lead boxes, somebody maliciously takes the box, or it gets lost in the shuffle, or it gets broken. So we want to end that. We're putting unlimited capture sites absolutely everywhere. We're going to show you how you can do this unlimited. There's no limit. The sky is literally the limit. And the limits are only the geographical boundaries and how many places you can post some signage. An innovative product that accomplishes all this and more is what we're going to talk about today. Plus, you're going to be able to take it for a test drive during this presentation. And so we'll have that. So a little bit about our guest presenter today. I want to introduce to you Dr. Jerry Dreesen. He is a 25-plus year in practice veteran, and he built his practice on screenings and talks. He's quite a guy. He really knows what he's talking about. And because we're all about the screening, we're all about the one-on-one interaction with the person, whether it's through an advertisement or a screening. So we obviously like that about him. He's logged an average of 30-plus screening hours per week while he was building his practice. Imagine that. Imagine doing 30-plus hours in addition to the patients you're seeing. And background in software development makes it even better because he discovered this system. He observed a multitude of non-participants at screenings and in other venues, and he found a need for a follow-up system. And he found one, and he figured out how he can develop a turnkey software product for specifically chiropractors and save them a ton of money doing it over the professional people who are already using a similar product. So without further ado, Dr. Jerry, I want to actually turn it over to you. Welcome.
Great, thanks. It's good to be here. Just waiting for my.
All right. Yes, we're gonna turn this over to you so you can bring up your portion of the presentation. And over to you.
Okay, just let me know when my screen is up.
And we have you right here.
Great. Okay, well, thanks for your time today, and I appreciate the opportunity to present this great product. That is me right up there in the corner. If you go to the website, you'll be able to read a little bit of bio about all of us. But today, what I really do lead boxes, and we've all seen them. You've got a sign, you've got a box, you put your name on a sheet of paper, it goes in. Those of you that are watching this, I'm probably preaching to the choir. And the problem with these, like we were talking about, is finding the actual place to put the box, the actual footprint. Sheets get taken by competition. I've had that before. I've walked into a couple places where I had my lead boxes only to find it empty. The entire boxes get taken. Weekly rounds, 15 boxes set up. Again, you'll know what it's like to pick a day or an afternoon to drive around and pull all the leads. So the time that it takes to enter the information into the computer. And so what we've come up with is a solution to that, and it's a single sheet of paper instead of a lead box. So we like to call it the virtual lead box, and it's composed of a QR code which sends people to a mobile site where there can be a lead capture. But then also there's a second way, and it is a text code. And again, it's interactive, so as somebody enters their information, and you'll see in just a minute that it actually appears as though there's somebody on the other end of it and sending text back and forth. So
Yeah.
again, we start out with a flyer. There's a QR code and a text. And the QR code will lead to a mobile website, again, with the lead capture system. And that person will receive, over a period of 3 weeks, 6 emails that are custom designed with your clinic information, things about you, your specials that you have, so that way the person gets to know more about you. And that's one of the things that was missing in this, was a constant contact with a possible patient where they get to know more and more about you. And the other one is the text. There's a series of 3 texts, and again, they get 3 interactive phone texts that lead them to the website, and then they'll also start to receive the 6 emails over a 3-week period.
Fantastic. And that's just to clarify, I know I'm foreshadowing here a little bit, but just for those of you who are sitting in the audience thinking, wow, I don't want to be burdening people with emails they don't want or what have you, this is all opt-in kind of stuff. Am I correct, Doc? They've already,
That's
in
correct.
other words,
one of the
opted
things
in.
that I hate is spam.
Mm-hmm.
And so they've already given permission, and not only once but twice, so it's a double opt-in system, which is what
Fantastic.
we call CAN spam compliant, so you'll never get dinged for spamming somebody.
Great.
So option 1 was the text code. We create a specific code name for you that goes to 58885, and they'll get something like, hi, this is Susan from Dr. X's clinic. Can I get your first name? And I'll show you a sample of this in just a few minutes. And so let's say we put in Frank. And so it fills it in automatically. So the second text that they get is, hi, Frank. Next, to send you info for our special offer. Can I get your email? And they put their email in. Thanks, Frank. Be sure to check your email. We just sent you for your, and then whatever your special offer is. So automatically, as soon as they do that, they're in a conversation with artificial intelligence, but it makes them feel at home and they're ready to send the information. And that's option 1. The second option that's on there is the QR code. And there's people that are using the QR code. I use it quite a lot. Some people are afraid to use it because they don't know what's on the other side of the QR code, but this is very specific. And if people do that, the potential patient is then taken to a splash page on their smartphone, and that talks about your special and inviting them to put their name and email in to get more information. So we'll have your picture up there. We'll have your product. If you have a video that you want, we'll put on there, and then there's a chance that you can put your name and email on it. And all of this is smartphone mobile ready, so you don't have to worry about that either. We've created everything, so all you have to do is give us the information, and we make all of this for you.
Wow, that's perfect.
So again, there's 2 ways to enter. Again, all things are entered into the 6-step autoresponder, which are the emails. Promote your special offer. And again, you've got 5 more follow-up emails over 3 weeks, so you can talk about your clinic, the website, you can have your Facebook, you can have your phone, your bio, any special contests that you have.
Perfect.
The thing that you'll discover is that people are entered into your all of them need a chiropractor. So, or your the nice thing is they pre-qualified because you're only going to get people who want chiropractors.
Yeah. Jerry, I'm going to ask you to repeat that last part, only because we had a little bit of a call quality difficulty there, so it kind of blacked out a little bit. Could you just repeat the end of that last slide, what you were talking about?
As far as the last slide.
Yes, if you could just go back. Yeah, if you could just go back to the last slide real quick and just explain that over. I just want to make sure that everybody really hears that, because it was really important.
So you can have promoting your special offer over these next 5 emails. So in each email now, you've got your clinic website. It'll be a picture of you, a picture of your staff. You'll have your Facebook link. You'll have your phone number, your bio. If you have an invitation to health, any special contest, that's what you're going to be trickling in over the next 3 weeks with these other 5 emails.
I got it. That's perfect. Okay, please continue.
So here's what you'll discover is that people that enter into the contest or into your lead box sheet of paper that we have, they already are looking for a chiropractor. So you've already pre-qualified them. And then after it's over, the nice thing is with this system, you have no names to enter into the computer. It's done automatically for you. You'll have the 6 emails automatically sent over the 3 weeks. You get to keep the names, phone numbers, and emails of everybody that enters. And also, the flyers can be used again and again, and the more that you print out and distribute, you'll have more places that can gather information. So if you have 20 places and each one is sending maybe 1, 2 a week, you're going to have 40 leads a week with this system. And I like this slide. But wait.
Yes, that's right. As if that wasn't enough.
Because as people enter their names, you as the doctor are going to get text messages and emails that people are using the system. So that is instant feedback that the system is actually working. And as you add more places, that frequency increases. So what I'd like to do is introduce to you what we call the Bottomless, Boxless lead box. And what it is a done-for-you system that allows lots of potential patients at all kinds of local city places to opt into your special on-site giveaway using their phone.
I am loving it. That's all I can say about it. Please continue and tell us more, because I'm very, very excited about this.
So as people use the, if there's a poster similar to this, people will opt in with their phone, and they can have 2 ways to enter, through the text and through the QR code. So what I want to do is have you guys test drive this. So what I have set up for you right now is you have 2 choices with your smartphone. So if you want to get that out, you can either use the text, so text Chiro Special to 58885, or you can use the QR code. Now, if you text with your phone, it'll look something like this. You type in Chiro Special, and then you'll get somebody on the other end, which is our virtual assistant or artificial intelligence. In my case, for my office, it says, "Hi, this is Anna at Dr. Dreesen's office. Can I get your first name, please?" And here they have the chance to stop right then and there. So here's their first chance to opt out. But Frank's using it, so he's going to put his name in. So now it sends it in. "Thanks, Frank. Next, please enter your email so I can send you your information packet on our new patient special and our special price offer." And again, they have another chance to quit right there. But Frank's going to put in his email. It's actually my email, backtoaction@mac.com. Thanks again, Frank. Please check your email. You can call me at 42670-2600 if you have any questions. So now they got email. They've got all they have to do is tap that blue right there, and they can call my clinic in way to have them just, "I don't want the rest of my information. I want to get hold of the doctor now." So that's a great system that's there. Over on the other side, if you scan the QR code, you're going to see this splash page, and it's my special that I have for a limited time. People then, all they have to do is put their first name, their email, and if they want, their mobile number, and click the Sign Up Now button, and then they're going to get the set of emails. So that's how the system works, and if you want, you can pause the video and try it out.
Yeah, I think everybody should try this out. I'm doing it right now. I actually took the QR code route, and it took me right to the exact page we're seeing on screen there, and I'm entering in my my email. And I see you've taken the liberty of entering Frank for me on the screen, so no need to do that, but that certainly does work. And yeah, I also invite the anyone viewing this webinar to you know, pause it and give it a shot and see. We're going to leave this up and working from you know, now till or for posterity, as it were. So very good.
And what people don't know is that I've got it all sent to my phone the way you would as a doctor using this product. So I can see as people are entering the information, it'll show up on my phone, so I know that it's working. So also I'll be getting emails, so I'll be getting an email with Frank's information.
Love it. Absolutely love it.
Now, the what you would see on your smartphone, on the left side it says new subject for lead box. There's the phone number and the email, and these are my that's my phone number and my email there. But that's what you would see, so you know that there's somebody with a phone number and an email. Over on the right, that's what your email would look like, so you can see the person's name and their phone number and where they came from, so you've got all that information as well. So
Great.
when I was putting this together, it brought me back to my marketing days, and our bottom line was how much does a new patient cost?
That's what we're all about.
And does a new patient cost you $300? Does it cost you $200? Does it cost you $100? The other thing is, you know, what's the case average? So when you treat a patient, at the end of the month, the money that comes in divided by the number of patients that you see, you know, is it a 2,000 plus? Is it 1,000 plus? Is it 500? You should be taking 10 to 12% of that and using it for your marketing budget, but also it lets you know how much does it cost to bring in a new patient. And so with this system, I've designed it so that you can bring in new patients with this for pennies on the dollar from what is being done out there commercially with the big guys. So the big corporations are using a system very similar to this, but I've been able to put it together and price it so that it works, so that you're going to be able to get a ton of new patients and pay a small amount for that.
Perfect.
So with the Bottomless Boxless lead box system, you're going to get the QR code, the SMS text code system. You'll be getting the local area code phone number, which is really important because this is going to tie into your area code. So people using it, they won't be having to be charged a long distance fee for it. And this also works in Canada. There's also other countries that this works in too, and it's all tied into getting local numbers.
Very, very important, not just for long distance as well, but I just want to put in a little plug for, you know, people's confidence in locally or, you know, what have you as well. I mean, not that they're going to see a lot of that, but, you know, it's just kind of really ties into just localizing everything. So I do like that.
Exactly. That's one more step to make them more likely to trust you. Again, the texting, the email, the splash page, the QR capture system, the 6 pre-written autoresponder emails. The PDF is designed for you to use immediately once it's put together. You can take that and put it every place where you had a lead box, or if you don't have a lead box, now you've got Starbucks, you've got J.C. Penney's over by where people, you know, the drinking fountain. There are a ton of through where you go to put some of these things too. And again, you'll now Bottomless lead box instant follow-up worth. Well, let's look at a couple things here. I've got the fishbowl versus the smart bowl, and on the right side is all of the people using the text information. So you can spend hours to enter in, and that can cost money. You still have to get permission to email. So even after you put this stuff into your computer and you send it out, that first email going out has to be a double opt-in. Also, again, we talked about the size of the lead box as far as the footprint. Instead of paper entries, which are easy to take, it's all done electronically. The first follow-up is only after the data gets entered. It's instantly. with this system, but on this one, it may take you 2, 3, 4 days before you enter in the information, and by then you may have lost a hot lead, whereas this is instant that they get the information. And then you don't know if anybody's going to respond. Now, with the fishbowl system that we have, or the smart bowl, again, there's no staff. It's instant. You have an artificial intelligent staff person that's asking them for their information. They give you instant permission. You can have multiple sites. Just the cost of copying the paper versus buying a lead box for all the places. You save money there. And you can follow up in seconds after entering the contest, or to get more information on how to save money, or your new patient special. And again, it's all instant notifications for you that it's happening. So I've been able to put together a special webinar offer with Frank, and one of the things is, if you were to actually go out in the world and get this on your own, in fact, if you wanted to put it together, you would definitely be spending anywhere from $2,000 to $4,000 just to put all of this technology together. And right now, there are businesses that are paying $800 to $1,000 a month just to have this system. Well, that's not what I want to do. Like I said, we've got a set up here. It's just $399 to set up, $9 per month after that. And what's great about this is that it generates new patients, and it literally pays for itself. My marketing right now, if I can get a new patient for $100 or less, to me that's a great marketing system. So to me, this system would have to generate at least 4 new patients a month in order for it to qualify. And along with this, we have a special package that goes with it, and I'll talk more about that in just a second. And again, it's the Bottomless Boxless lead box system. Everything you see up above there, the flyer, the text, the QR code, the ready-made for you turnkey website, the emails, and all being able to be done with just using a smartphone, plus an Act Now bonus. And what that is has to do with Frank and his company. We've been able to put together a pretty good special with that. And then, Frank, you got a second to tell us about that?
Yeah, I just want to put a little plug here. What we're offering now, because of the excitement of all of this, and we're just bringing it on, we wanted to do like a really good deal. We have an unlimited signage package. Actually, I'm calling it the Bottomless signage package. It's not that we'll be designing signs for you for the next 20 years that you're in practice. But what we're going to do right now is we're going to figure out all the different uses for it. And we're going to make you as many signs as you need to put up literally limitless signs around your community. And not to mention that, but also put these QR codes in your newspaper advertising, in your yellow page if you're still doing that, and all types of other places. We're going to give that to you unlimited. And what we're going to do is when you call us and you talk to us about that package, we're going to give you 50% off right off the bat. And that's just right off the bat, Screening Experts 50% discount. We said it here, you heard it here. The other thing I want to clarify with the pricing on this real quick, and correct me if I'm wrong, Doc, the $399 setup fee also includes the first month. Is that true?
That's correct.
Okay.
The other thing that I didn't talk about, and I should right now, is that not a 30-day but a 60-day money-back guarantee. So try it out. If you do not like it after 30 days, we're going to work with you side by side to make sure, tweak the system, make sure that you're getting a minimum of 4 new patients a month with this. I'm not happy if it's not working for you. Try it out again for another 30 days, and if after 60 days you just don't want it, it's not working for you, it's not giving you the results you want, we'll give you your money back.
We can't ask for more than that, I have to say. So it's an unlimited opportunity to really get yourself out there more so than ever before. And really, we are screening experts. So the important point is that we want to put up as many screening points as we can. And the way I've always looked at it is, if you're doing a newspaper ad, then you're screening the number of people of the circulation of that paper. If the circulation is 50,000, you're screening 50,000 people who read that paper. My thing is, you can literally paper the city with 100,000 flyers. You can do whatever you need to do. You can put these on bulletin boards and laundromats, and we're going to actually give you some pointers on exactly what you should do with this so you can pound the pavement and do it. I can't imagine anyone out there is going to turn down that kind of offer with that kind of guarantee on it. I would be very surprised, and we haven't seen one yet, of somebody after 60 days of this not seeing the value in it, not wanting to love it, or not loving it and not wanting to do it forever.
And one of the things, there are smartphones are becoming used more and more and more. And
That's right.
As this technology grows, people are going to be texting and scanning, and it's just part of the way that right now the technology is going. And you will be surprised at how many people, once they opt into this, they get to know you. It's kind of a, like I said, it's a warm lead. And then it's just up to you at that point, once they make the call, to turn them into a new patient.
That's exactly right. Well, I have to tell you, I'm sold on it. But you had me at hello. So right now, this is to get everybody else on board with us. And honestly, listen, I want to put one more plug on this. If you are doing any sort of campaign with your office, you can use this product, okay? Not just with straight chiropractic care, not just if you want to do contests, but if you do dinner workshops, you can use this to promote the dinner workshops. If you do, let's say, workshops or seminars or contests or what have you, you can use this as well. But especially if you do alternate services, weight loss, lipo laser, you name it. Okay, we can help you promote that and get scads of responses. Okay, now it's really going to vary from person to person and place to place, and we really need to sit down and take a look at it, but that's exactly what we're going to do. Okay, Dr. Dreesen's and my incentive is to make this work for you. So we're going to give you unlimited signage, we're going to give you unlimited scans, and we're going to give you a system that's working 24/7, and that really means on Christmas Day or New Year's Day or whatever it is, 3 a.m., 3:30 a.m., your cell phone or your email is going to go off with whoever scanned at that time. So I just really want to put that out there, because this is really the power of this system. There's so much more power than we can even explain to you in 20 minutes in this webinar.
And I just want to say one more thing, docs, that if you're looking for a system that can bring in a new patient for $100 or less, you're looking at it.
Yeah, I agree, and we're working more and more toward that, getting it under that $100 figure. That is a kind of demarcation, right, of trying to get them under that $100 cost per patient mark. We have a special analysis we're doing along with this. If you're new to Screening Experts, by the way, we have our smart marketing investment analysis that's going to go over that. We're going to analyze what you're doing now. We're going to show you how to dovetail this in. We're going to analyze your current cost per patient, and we're going to show you how you can get to the next level by having a lower cost per patient and more new patients and get toward those practice goals. This is a system that's designed to help you get there. And Doc, I agree with you wholeheartedly on that last statement.
And I want to thank you for having me on today to talk about this great product. And those of you that are watching it, I wish you the best success in growing your practice.
Fantastic. And I want to thank you for coming and really taking the time out to present this. And mostly what I want to thank you for, Doc, is really taking the time to, I want you for really developing this into something that our clients can use. Both current clients and future clients for us. Our goal is always, we're always interested in finding new ways of getting more volume. Okay, and a thing to know, and I mean, a lot of people are already out, but our goal is to always find better ways, faster ways, more economical ways, and this is one of the best ways. So I want to thank you for it. And in addition, I want to thank you actually for the rest of the fashion, because really, if you look at what you did, you took something that's very good and very a subject with a roadblocks, and you printed something very, very excellent, usable by this person. We need we can get this in. So that's good. So thank you for that. I just want to reiterate this. forum here that email any additional questions and feedback. You can reach me directly at frank.screenings@live.com and scan away and make sure when you scan your phone number in the middle of the presentation where you're able to scan the QR code or text, we get noted that. Both Reese and I will get messages on our cell phones when you scan in the middle of the webinar. Let us know that you're watching. So do give feedback, and let's talk about it. You're not committed to anything, and we'll hear your input and feedback, and we'll talk about maybe put this in office. We need to see the end of the presentation, so we can listen, and we'll see you at the next one. But we're really counting to give us the email or scan in and have us call you back, and we'll be happy to talk to you.